Good morning and welcome back. It's Dave Return. I'm Dave, it's episode 10, and today we're off to Northern Ireland.
What are you going to do today?
What you gonna do today?
What you gonna do today?
Can I get one Dave return, please?
We're at Manchester Airport. Well, we're at the free drop-off zone, which is brilliant. They've actually got a designated free drop-off zone. You can find that on Google Maps. Just waiting for the bus. It's just pulled in, so should just drive around the car park and pick us up any second. A couple of minutes on that, or 15-minute walk. So nice. So we've made it onto the bus. It takes you to Terminal 1, and they're every 15 minutes, and it's free. It's 6 o'clock right now, and my flight takes off at 7:25, and we land at 8:25. That gives us around 14 hours in Belfast, and the flights cost £29 today. As usual, we've got a break to ourselves. Hour flight, so just about enough time to watch House of the Dragon.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight.
We've made it, we're in Belfast. Flight wasn't even an hour long, it was like 40 minutes. So we're out the airport, easy, didn't have to go through security or nothing. So bonus, we're still in the UK, aren't we? Looks like bus stops are here. If you're on your Dave return, get a day return back, £13 or £10 each way.
Please select payment type. Present or insert your credit or debit card to pay.
The bus is here, bus number 300. It comes every 15 minutes, right outside the exit to the airport. We're outside City Hall of Belfast, of course the capital of Northern Ireland. So in 1888, Queen Victoria granted Belfast city status, and basically they built this city hall to kind of mark that occasion. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think it's just used for like functions and weddings, and obviously for some quite rich people. Yeah, a little bit of a closer look. Nice Belfast song. Very nicely made, isn't it? Nice building over there as well. Looks really old, and just a nice place to kind of chill. Some benches and stuff. Yeah, Belfast's looking pretty nice so far. I'm starving, so we need to find an Irish breakfast. Right, so I've had a little look online, and I think this is the best place to get an Irish breakfast. The Pocket. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Cheers, perfect. Yes, here we go, Irish breakfast. I'm just on my way over to the docks now, to the harbour. We're walking across Lagan Footbridge. Sun's out, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day. So we've got a few little Game of Thrones kind of murals and sites around here. Got another little Game of Thrones site here. Looks like Hodor, a few of the White Walkers and the North and that. So I'm just chilling down in the dockyard here, where they used to build the ships and stuff, obviously. We've got one, the Nomadic. I'm sure I've heard of that somewhere. But you can see how it drops down, and all the workers and stuff would have been building. It's pretty interesting. Obviously it was one of the kind of biggest dockyards, I think, in the British Empire back in the day, so pretty cool. Yeah, and there's actually a really famous ship that was built here. So it's time for Who Wants to Be a Traveller? So, what was the famous ship built here in Belfast? Was it A, the Millennium Falcon, B, HMS Victory, C, the Mary Rose, or D, the Titanic? And the correct answer is the Titanic. We're just outside the Titanic Museum here. We're going to go and have a look in there. And so this is it, Titanic Museum. Don't know how much it is or really what to expect. I'm just walking around the Titanic shop here. A few little souvenirs you can get. Little model Titanic things. Float in the bath or sink. Right, so it's £25 for an adult ticket. So let me show you what to do. Come up this escalator. Entrance is there. But if you're clever, you come through the exit. And there we go, we're in for free. Let's go and have a look how it is.
On April 5th, Titanic was dressed in her signal flags and pennants as a Good Friday tribute to the people of Southampton who had welcomed her. By April 10th, the ship had been fully provisioned, including 75,000 pounds of fresh meat, 40,000 eggs, 1,000 sweetbreads, and 8,000 cigars. At 7 a.m., Captain Edward John Smith came aboard the Titanic to prepare for the Board of Trade muster at 8. Around 9:30, the first passengers arrived on the boat train from London Waterloo. By late morning, all the passengers and crew were aboard, minus 2 firemen who were delayed in a public house and missed the departure. At noon on April 10th, bang on time and fully expecting to be in New York within a few days, the Titanic sounded her whistle and cast off her lines.
I wouldn't say it's worth 25 quid, would you?
Right, so just up in the distance we can see Belfast Castle, and there's also, like, above that, Napoleon's nose is what the cliff face is kind of called. I guess it's meant to look a little bit like a face. Actually it does. So we got one of the best footballers ever to play the game, Georgie Best. What a player, what a legend, obviously from Northern Ireland. Yeah, played for 13 clubs. Legend of a guy. Loved a good time, didn't he? Northern Ireland, what's the story? Well, basically, hundreds of years ago, James I, King of Scotland and England, wanted to use Ireland as a farmland to supply England. They sent English over, Scottish over, who were Protestants. The Irish were Catholic, obviously didn't get on. Nothing really went to plan. And 300 years later, we're kind of still fighting, still having a war, really. Most of it ended in the 1990s, but you've got evidence like this, the peace walls here in Belfast, there's quite a few of them, and they were obviously put up to kind of split Catholics and Protestants. And obviously we all know the IRA and loads of terrorist acts that have happened over the past kind of decades. Most of it stopped in the late 90s, but yeah, obviously it's been quite a big problem. Walking through this little alleyway here, just decided what we're going to do. I've booked a ticket and we're going to get a coach to the Game of Thrones studio, so it should be interesting. A lot of the stuff's closed here on a Monday. I wanted to do the Crumlin prison, the Ulster Museum, and also St George's Market. That's only open on the weekends, so I'd definitely recommend you coming on the weekend. I'm back opposite the City Hall again, just waiting for the bus that's going to take us to the Game of Thrones studio. So it should take about 45 minutes. The ticket costs £45, including a return from Belfast to the studio and back, and entry. So not too bad. Considering the Titanic Museum's 25, and I didn't rate that at all. Game of Thrones quality in it, so it should be fun. And bus should be here any minute. Right, so we're on the bus. We've got like a 40-minute journey to the studio, so I thought it'd be a good time to try out a little bit of Irish food. I've got an Irish pie, we'll start with that. Yeah, plastic fork. It's not gonna work. Interesting colour. Next up, potato crisps. The best crisps in Ireland. I've got a few Irish friends, always recommended them to me. Yeah, the home of potatoes, Ireland, or as they would say, tatties. Better than all the big ears, Gary Linekers. Game of Thrones studio. I'm buzzing for this one. It's going to be good.
Oh, my sweet summer child, what do you know about fear?
We are north of the wall. Nike. Hodor's door. Got the Red Woman, Tormund, Jon Snow obviously. So we're now down in the crypts of Winterfell. Mid-Sark. Dragonstone. I've actually been there. It's just outside of Bilbao in Spain. Really cool little place, you should go. Obviously the castle isn't there, but everything else is. The island and the little walkway. So what's going on here in Dragonstone? Yeah, we've got everyone meeting up after Daenerys landed. I love that view out that balcony. Love a balcony like that on the seaside. Nice room. We've got Daenerys on her throne. Whoa, it's a big dragon. Hey, Jamie's hand. Where's my hat? Oh, yeah. Who's this? I didn't see. Get that sword out. Give me a like, subscribe. So I think I'm turning into a White Walker on this one. Let's do the robot. Bless her. Oh, Jamie. The Hall of Faces. I was actually an extra in Game of Thrones. I swear. See if I can find myself. Yeah, we got some of the best weapons from the show here. Scorpion that takes down the dragons. Wow. That is some weapon. I go to castles and stuff all the time and you don't see weapons like that. Night King's sword. Jon Snow's sword. That is nice. That is some axe. Welcome to King's Landing. loads of little Tyrians everywhere. He's been everywhere though, isn't he? Little traitor. Check through now. This looks incredible. They must have like filmed it. They wouldn't go to all this effort, would they? Let's get in the throne room. Who's the king of the north? So that's literally the only thing you're allowed to touch in it, which I think lets the museum down a little bit. There we go. Game of Thrones studio tour. Completed it, mate. It was alright. Wasn't very interactive, but it's really good how they've set up like each kind of room. Alright guys, so we're back in Belfast now. So here we are at Crumlin Prison. It's closed now, so can't go inside, but it's only open 10 till 4, which is a little bit short, isn't it? It's definitely closed now, but officially closed in actually 1996, but some about 3 decades late. But we'll have a little look around to see if there's anything to see outside. There is a gate open. Let's have a look, see if we can see anything. Ooh. See, it was worth the walk, even though it's closed. Yeah, Crumlin Road Prison. Can get a bit of a feel to it at least. Right, it's time to get some dinner. We're outside the Thirsty Goat. My dinner is here, and we've got an Irish stew. Looks nice. Irish stew. It's pretty nice. That was only a kid's portion, by the way. And I only ate half of that. Mate, like $7.50, adults was 15. Anyway, we're just walking back to the bus now, so try and get back to the airport, hopefully. It's getting on for 8 o'clock. The bus is just after 8, so flight takes off at 20 past 10, so I should have enough time. It's a shame there weren't no Irish music playing in that restaurant or pub I was in, but I would say Northern Ireland, it definitely does seem like it's not as Irish. So we're back in the airport now. I've gone through security and everything. Literally got just over an hour until the gate closes, so loads of time. So I think we've had a pretty decent day out today in Belfast. People seem really nice, you know, a little bit rough around the edges. Same with the city. Seemed like I was just in another kind of town in England, or I was in another town in the UK, so I'm not going to go too high with my rating of 4. Right, back where we started about 13, 14 hours ago. But we've got a different airline now, innit? EasyJet. It's just a little bit better, innit? EasyJet. Plane, row to myself. There's actually only 13 people on this flight, so it's empty, as you can see. I can't wait to go home. Quickly add up what we spent today while I'm sat down. I've got it in front of me because I can never remember. Flight cost £29, bus from the airport and back to the airport in Belfast £13, Game of Thrones Museum £45, £16 for breakfast, £7.50 for my dinner, the Irish stew. The little pie I bought was only £1.50, like bargain that. The Tato crisps £1. I've got this magnet, check it out. So we've made it back to Manchester, and that's how I'm feeling tired now. I don't even think I had 3 hours sleep last night, and I ain't slept anywhere today. Do you know what? It's absolutely amazing to just get off the plane, walk through a few doors, and then just walk outside the airport without showing a passport. When everyone's doing day returns, people will realise like it just takes too long to get through airports. It's not needed. Right, so where I got the bus to the airport in the morning today, it doesn't take you back. So basically right now I'm trying to figure out how we can get picked up for free, because we ain't paying no pickup fees. Cheeky airports trying to get money from us. We've spent our money, I've added it up, we ain't spending no more. So we got the long tunnel which connects the airport to the train station. I'm gonna walk past the train station slightly and we'll see what happens. I'm hoping I'll get picked up around that area. I'll show you obviously, but yes, let's go. How many steps have we done today? 33,000. So we've got the tram station and the train station behind me there. You've got the terminals over there. And it's perfectly fine to be picked up here for free. Literally took me about three minutes from Terminal 1. They're all basically in the same place anyway. 5 minutes from the terminals. Or, yeah. I think that's it.
Can I get 1 day return, please?